principal is here. Sorry.
It is now becoming very obvious that P2B is very, very consistent when it comes to restoring and getting back the people's mandate. Very, very consistent. You can hear me live and direct. I mean what I'm saying, because from everything I'm seeing in court now signifies that P2B is not willing to back out at any cost. And everything is going on in court. One of the funniest thing just happened today, and I can tell you that P2B is gradually heading to that point of getting back his mandate, and that's where the story becomes more interesting. P2B is getting back to that very point of recovering his mandate, and whether you like it or not, this man is very, very focused. What's up, ladies and gents? Is this your first time of coming across the Tankra? Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to follow. Most importantly, like our videos, because according to YouTube and Facebook policy, the more you like our videos, the more they help recommend it to other subscribers that have not yet subscribed to this channel. They play. So what we're hearing from the court now is that Peter Obi came with full head screen. Legal team are not here to play. They carried television into the court, full screen, for a proper evidence. For a big, massive, proper evidence. One of the biggest evidence that you can be seeing on your screen now. They came in, and the Tinubu lawyers were not happy about it because they claimed that they were not informed. Now the courtroom is ready for action, and I'll be bringing you much update. But let's take to the fact that P2B, even with all the intimidation and the noise, he's not even ready to give up on this very mandate. Hear the news in details. P2B have become one of the most focused candidates in court. Others have their own representatives. We're not seeing Atiku in court. We're not seeing Tinubu in court. Of course, Tinubu is busy running the country's affairs, while Atiku has gone back to United Arab Emirates, that is Dubai. He has gone back to Dubai to continue with his life over there. Why the man who truly cares about the people is always going to court. You see, one thing each and every one of you must learn and understand is that P2B is one man who truly cares for the Nigerian people. Listen attentively. One of them has gone back to United Arab Emirates to continue his life, which is Atiku. The other one has already gotten that mandate that he wanted to take for a very long time. So he's busy robbing off Nigerians their money. Because I keep telling people that whoever steals to get something cannot make out anything good out of that thing that he stole. This is just the big... See the man that you people stole his mandate. Smiling and always putting a smile on his face. How do you expect the other lawyers to feel? A man that you stole his mandate is smiling at all times. They said he did it in Anambra State, that it's not possible for him to do it in Nigeria. Who told you that? This is a way of preparing somebody towards that end. I'm going to be bringing you updates in the next hours. I'm going to bring you updates from the court. The whole result is not yet ready. When it's finally ready, we're going to be announcing it and we're going to be saying it. But everything is going flourishing well. But this is the update you need to hear. A man that really cares for the people, always putting that smile on his face. Because he knows that he's not the problem here. He knows that he's not to be blamed, or he won't suffer if all these things finally turn out against him. He won't suffer. It is the common Nigerians who are on the road that will go in for it. It is the common Nigerians that are on the road that will go in for it. And that is one of the funny truths here. So, but a man is always stepping out, going to court, making sure that everything is going as planned. That entails you that this man is not willing to drop the mic. He's not, until he's sure that everything has really gone well. And why they are fighting him is that he doesn't have any godfather. If P2B becomes the president tomorrow, nobody will come and tell him, remember I helped you. Remember I was there for you. Remember I gave you money for campaign. He is the youth driven by the youth. Some people are coming out to apologize for what they did in 2011. That's Ojota protest, where they went and protested against Goodluck Jonathan over the fuel subsidy. They're apologizing on Twitter now. Basically because they have now realized that the reason why APC decided to make that protest was not for the interest of the people, but for their own selfish interests. And people were used. The only protest that superseded that kind of protest in Nigeria was the NSAS protest. And this man has arrived in the court again to begin the journey where he stopped. And you must listen attentively. P2B has refused to turn down himself, knowing fully well that there are people watching him, knowing fully well that there are people that all their hope is on him. Even though they start selling fuel 15 naira in Tinubu's tenure, even though they start buying bag of rice for 1,000 naira, I want to let every one of you know that the way Tinubu entered this presidency, for the fact that he favors you, does not deem it right. Because another person will enter the same way Tinubu entered. By that time, you may not even see bag of rice to buy for 1,000 naira. Are you getting where I'm coming from? So what we are trying to correct is the system, the way president should enter, the president of the country should enter. The system. That's what matters more. Not him entering and making Nigeria look like London or America. No, it's the system. Because another person will enter, will rig the election and enter the same way Tinubu entered. And by that time, when you are complaining, they will tell you that somebody has done it in the history. So this is the history they need to correct so that it doesn't destroy the new breed of Nigeria. So we ought to get it right. And by the time we get it right, it will be more feasible, more